How's it going? As you guys can see, I'm doing fine. This is just a video that I kind of wanted to make to tell everybody what was going on, what happened to me, and that I'm doing all right. I'm still in a lot of pain right now. This is really super uncomfortable thing to go through, but wanted to let everybody know what was happening. And this is kind of a reply to all the "how are you doings" and what what happened to you. So sorry about all the ums and buts and ahs, but it's super freaking awkward talking to my phone. So if I seem awkward, it's just weird that I'm sitting here talking to my phone. I'm much better face to face usually. So what happened was I started getting this really bad pain in my lower left-hand side last Monday. And I was putting it off, obviously, because I didn't want to go to the hospital. I didn't want to go anywhere near anything like that during this quarantine for obvious reasons. It got to the point where I was, putting it off, giving myself excuses. Oh, it's food poisoning, or it's maybe it's just constipation, maybe it's just a bug that'll pass. It was not going away. So I checked myself into the hospital on Sunday, and after it just got so bad I couldn't stand it anymore. Felt like I was being stabbed. So checked myself into the hospital on Sunday. They give me a CT scan, and the doctor comes back right away, and he's like, "Yeah, not good news, dude. We got to transfer you down to GR and get you in the surgery." So they transferred me down there, put me in surgery. And what happened to me was I had a 6 centimeter abscess coming from my colon, basically. Like my bowels burst. The way that they described it was if you have like a balloon in your hand and you squeeze it, and like a piece will pop out. And what happens is when things go through your intestinal tract, that little bubble that bubbled out is collecting just bacteria and bullshit and just getting grosser and grosser, and then it'll start to abscess and can kill you. So you got to watch out for that. Trust me, your body will let you know if it's going to kill you. There's no way you won't know. But what they have to do is they have to go in and they have to drain it. They have to do this surgery where they insert this thing called a drain, which I'll show you now. It's pretty gross. So I apologize if you're squeamish or anything like that and you don't want to see something gross. Just don't look right now, because this is pretty disgusting. So it's this bag that comes from my bowels, basically, that goes into my stomach right there and goes all the way in, and I have to drain this twice a day. And this is just basically all the poison that's come from my bowels. So it's basically fecal matter and poison. So I basically have a colostomy bag, but I have the added bonus of being able to shit my pants as well. So that's cool. But have to measure it twice a day. Have to report back to the doctors how much of this poison is coming out of my body. Have to inject saline into it twice a day. Figure I'll just do both of those things at the same time, because why not? Don't want to waste time, right? So when you put that stuff in, it's kind of weird. You get a different sensation. Sometimes it feels warm, sometimes it feels cold, sometimes it feels like there's just like this immense amount of pressure. So sometimes you just got to do it really slow, so it's really weird. Super hard to move around, super duper sore. I'm hoping that I get a little more used to this soon, because it is pretty darn painful. They said I'm going to be doing this anywhere from 3 to 6 weeks. Really hoping for the 3 weeks thing. They let me go from the hospital earlier than they thought they were going to, which is a good sign, because I was progressing quickly. So hopefully I continue to progress quickly. I definitely want to give a thank you to all the people that have helped me out. Just everybody that's kind of reached out and helped out, and a lot of names. So you know who you are, and I really do appreciate you. But just wanted to give an update to everybody, let you guys know that I'm doing just fine. Not dying or anything. I'm just going to be, uncomfortable and having to basically make this my life for the next probably month or so. It sucks that we're, all out of work and in quarantine. But this kind of came at an a good time. You know, if I'm going to be at home, then you know, this is good. Just hopefully, you know, nobody got sick or anything like that from me being in the hospital, because that would really suck. But luckily, when I was at the hospital, they said they really didn't have many cases or anything like that in there. So, and I was nowhere near any of that. But yeah, just wanted to give everybody a quick hello and let you guys know what happened. So you guys have a great night. We appreciate you. Night.